back on the YZ. this other stuff. So now we got that clean. So get all seals and bearings out of here. All the seals and bearings out there. Out of this one. Okay, we got those out. They had quite a bit of blue Loctite on them. Some heat helped. Got them out. We'll clean that up before they go back in there. You can see there's some Loctite in there. You don't want that hardened Loctite to end up in there. That'll really mess something up. Also, you can see this clip on this bearing. That's kind of important there too. Don't forget to put that clip back on. Put that right with the stuff that goes with that bearing. And all that stuff together. Okay, now we got all our seals out. We gotta work some bearings out of there. Some new bearings in there. Sit this on flat. The other board is sitting in a towel. Driving bearings out, you can use many things. I like to use an old wrist pin. It's good and solid. Come out pretty usually. Switch our crank bearing. Switch our up bearing. Push it bearing. Those two out. Now we got to get this pocket bearing out. That requires pocket bearing tooling. Puller now without pulling the bearing out. It's going to be a little bit more stubborn than I thought. Get out a little bit harder here. Rocker. Just for this. get a better bite on this bearing. I think. Oh, this next time we for sure get it. There she comes. Okay. Snap bearing. Let that cool down before we push that apart. All bearings, everything out of this case half. We're going to give it one more final clean and get the Loctite and a little bit of whatever glue is left on there and get it shined up looking pretty good before we go back to it. Now we got this one out. The other one. I like to keep things, this is that case half, and this case half is going to go on this side. So it has two more bearings in it. We want to note this bearing is a sealed bearing on this side, and same with this one down here. On this side they're not sealed bearings. They are on this side. So note that, so you put new bearings in, you get them in the right spot. Good luck on that one, but looks like you put it in third quarter. Again, everything in this case on that side. You didn't tighten down one of these bearing locks either, apparently. That's no bueno. Yeah, got a little battle wound out of that. Good times. Almost a little bit too big of a Feeling that bad. Now, the reason you'll see me replace every bearing is because sometimes people don't replace every bearing. Then the last blown-out motor was run through these bearings. It has scored some stuff, and you just don't know. So I know if I replace every bearing, that they're all replaced, but now I don't have to worry about anything getting cross-contaminated from previous problems. I don't have to worry about any problems. Well, the bearing right here that we'll have to take out with a slide hammer, that'll be all the bearings. United States. I think that's a little bearing that should just pop out of there. Let's give it a little heat because this tool is also a very small tool and it has a limited amount of purchase on that bearing to be able to pull it out of there. So we're going to want to make it as easy on the tool as possible. Just like that. And also keep your case on that. Okay. Getting out of this case on this side, that case on that side. So now we're going to get some parts out, figure out what we have and what we don't have. But no big deal. Okay, this is the hot rods replacement crankshaft kit. We'll bust it out, open it up, see what's all in there, and then we'll see what we need to order for that. I might have some stuff in the other room. We'll see. Okay, we got a new rod bearing, new crank, and that's all that we got. Looks like we should have got about a med kit. Let me go see what I got for bearings.